This guy is so much better than I give him credit for. Genius, fire-obsessed, humble, like he's got some really incredible traits here. Zealous, kind, chaste, grey eminence. If we could get the dragon egg, that would be the cherry on the cake, although I might not hatch it with this character. Welcome back. Hello. Thank you for all of your advice. Some of you have been pointing out some good wars, like for example Harrow, who apparently only has 4,900 men, so we could easily go and smash him. Yonkai to our east. To our east, it turns out, has 18,000 men. We have a whopping 28,000 men right now. That's insane. And we've still got another 5,000 men left to reinforce. Now look at that, that's all from vassals. So that's all from what we've picked up in Mantaris and all from what we've picked up in Tolos. So that's going to help out massively. We're a hell of a powerhouse, considering that we started off, obviously, as our last character on this very, very small island. We've got very far very quickly. So I think I do like the idea of heading into the Dothraki land, but they are nomads, so it's essentially just like colonizing a province, right? We are going to need a lot of money to ensure that we can get those holdings built straight away to not get the nomad agitation. Otherwise, when we die, we lose the province. So I think we need to get on those straight away, save a bit of cash first. We can also go for Borash as well, which is our de jure territory, by the way. I didn't mention that. We should probably, you know, maybe enforce that. Not only that, we could go slave raiding, which is definitely something I would recommend doing before we start upgrading Elyria. But again, if we're going to start colonizing, we probably don't want to. Be going off slave raiding, upgrading Elyria yet until we've actually got those locked down. Then I think we want to head up and actually try and do what I said we'd do with this campaign and reform the kingdom of Assaria, because I think that'd be very, very cool. What about creating the Empire of Valyria again? I think that's a little bit. It's a little bit in the wrong direction, right? We're trying to stop the Spoffs, the Spoff dynasty, which has got very much out of hand at this stage. We want to head more towards the Bone Mountains and less towards, you know, Westeros. So I think, take Slavers Bay, take this Dothraki land, conquer Vaes Dothrak and burn it to the ground. That'll teach those goddamn horse boys. And maybe even take Karth. I feel like Karth and sort of, not necessarily take the Bone Mountain settlements. So there's Kaya Naya, there's Samriana, and there is that one as well, whatever they're fucking called. We won't take those. We will take everything west of them, because I think that would make kind of a nice empire here, turning the Dothraki Sea into something a bit more civilized. Probably not a bad plan. So, that being said, let's get on with it. We've got some special minor titles to give out, so I will go and give you some bodyguarding. You can be... No, we don't need court jester. I think we're fine. Basically, I'm just looking to keep people on side for a while. Now, as for succession, how are we doing? I think we're alright. Yeah, he came out pretty shit, didn't he, Lord Bob? Generally, it's down to the coin flip event, whether or not we will keep Genius, whether we will lose it. Turns out the coin flip event actually not that good in hindsight when you're playing the eugenics game as strongly as we are. I guess it means we don't have to worry so much about marrying geniuses. We can focus on marrying our sisters, which is obviously far better. Also, I have seen your feedback about the banks as well. A lot of people have said that the banks are really not worth joining, because apparently it takes a very, very long time to get any sort of turnaround from them to make profit. And you do have to apparently quite meticulously pursue loans and that type of thing. Actually go to war quite a lot. So we can join the Alchemist Guild now that we're fire obsessed and become the Grandmaster and unlock a rare elixir and become immortal. Or at least that's the plan. Oh, that happened quickly. Jesus. I mean, oh no, what is this event? The Shadow returns. Rumours have emerged from Asshai of a new ruler ascending to the throne. The councillors and vassals have supposedly greeted this new ruler with open arms, and eyewitnesses say the previous emperor of the Shadow Sea stepped aside as if he was being controlled. The emperor bears a striking resemblance to the first emperor of the Shadow Sea. Officials claim he is simply a descendant, but whispers among the peasants say that the Hand of Chaos has returned again. Holy shit. Sea Green Emperor Samukan of the Shadow Sea abdicates to Topbog Spoff. Could it be the man himself? The land must be purified before it is too late. I agree. There he is, the Sea Green Emperor, and he's gone. Prince Samarkand the Mad has abdicated to Topbog Spoff, the Hand of Chaos. Somehow they've lost all their artifacts. She has half a face, or it looks like she's got half a face. What's all of your stuff? Who's inherited all the stuff? Well, it's gone now, who cares? Welcome back, Topbog Spoff. Now, one thing I did notice with this dude, he got another bloodline. This dude had 3 friggin' bloodlines he's founded by himself. Blood of the Sea Green Emperor Topbog, build cost minus 10%, build time. This is an insanely good bloodline as well. Periodically attract the servitude of famous artists. Obviously, the cultural tech is less, or completely irrelevant in the Game of Thrones one. That's very, very cool. So here's the plan. Number 1, destroy the Dothraki. Number 2, destroy Topbog Spoff and the lairs under Lang. Try and reseal everything. I feel like that's the best idea. Now, how do we reseal the labyrinths if Lang is now a ruin? We We just need to own part of Length. We're going to have to recolonize parts of Length so we can shut these goddamn labyrinths. Good God. Okay, so the longer we leave it, the harder it's going to get, because obviously the ruins are going to spread. More and more places are going to fall into ruin. People are going to die, and we're going to have to colonize more and more and try and fight back. We're going to have to try and beat the Scourge. We're going to have to, like, out-colonize it, if that makes sense. This is going to be very difficult if I drag my heels. This is going to have to be a quick campaign, I think. So, first things first, Dothraki, get out. Time to go. Dothraki, one of the biggest reasons Valyria completely fell apart following the Doom, despite the fact that it blew up, literally. The Dothraki just basically swept across, because obviously it was a completely fractured state at that stage. So I feel like we owe him some favors here. Colonization of Reyes Queat. What does that do? We get 150 prestige. Oh, and we just establish a colony. That's cool. So it's basically just a regular colony establishment, but it doesn't cost us the 300 gold up front. We just have to win a war against some men on horses. That's fine. I feel like we can win a war against some men on horses. Welcome to New Valyria, my friends. If we could get ourselves some sort of standing army, event-spawn troops, hang on, holy orders, the fiery... oh, because we're a law, aren't we? Of course we are. What about buying some Unsullied? So we have that option because we are quite close to Slaver's Bay. We can buy Unsullied from Astapor and have them as, like, they act as the retinues in the Game of Thrones mod, right? Because if we go to the retinues tab, they're actually on, and there are a few mods that add it back. But honestly, the Unsullied system it makes sense in the sort of Game of Thrones world. So if we had an Unsullied army, we could just go province to province to province to province, conquesting all of Assaria and trying to rebuild the goddamn place. We don't want to stretch ourselves too thin, because they are still colonies, though, so we'll still get those tax modifiers. We'll still get the upfront cost to try and repair parts of it. And if we don't, obviously, it'll fall back into ruin, and we'll just have to recolonize it anyway. So we'd have to be kind of careful. But I am happy to go kind of super aggressive on this at the same time, because I feel like I've been dragging my heels a lot with this series so far. Right, boys, squad up. Hey, get out of the boats. You didn't need to get on the boats. We're going to pick up our... oh, you know what? I'll leave some troops behind in hindsight, just because I don't want to, you know, get suddenly attacked by Astapor with absolutely no troops whatsoever. This is more than enough men. Like, we're going way over the top with this. Welcome. Your talents will be useful here, by which I mean your talents will be useful elsewhere. And instead I'll just have gold where... you are sat. Thank you. Goodbye. 40 gold. Holy shit. For this dude? This slow idiot? Siege leader. You're going to trust this man in charge of your catapults. Then again, it's a catapult. It's not like it's a trebuchet or anything, so who cares if it breaks? Apostate found. Well, I feel like the burn the apostate button has never been more appropriate. Your Grace and Patron King Aenus. How dare you? Elyria has no true abode fit for the purpose of the Guild of Alchemists. Therefore, me and my fellow wisdoms want some money. I bet you do. How much do they want then? Donate to the guild. Absolutely not. Build an alchemist guild, $300 dues. Wow. We will gather the greatest pyromancers of North Valyria. I mean, that does seem to suit the campaign, though. Dragons, they live in Valyria. There's fire in Valyria. Lots of fire. Please, God, help me. It burns. We love fire a lot. We're fire-obsessed, in fact. Our symbol is fire. Our god symbol is fire. There's a lot of fire going on. So, okay, I'm going to save up the 50 gold and build the Alchemist Guild. Plus, like I've mentioned many hundreds of times before, when we get to level 2, we can make fake valuables, which in turn will help pay themselves off. Who the... get out of here. This is my land? Can you... oh my god, we're going to have to restart the war. They've sieged everything. Oh no, wait, he's got so much more land. Where's the capital of his horde, then? Apparently they're over there in Lazosh. Oh, that's the capital of his horde. Shit. Well, that's annoying. I feel like... okay, what are they taking from then? So, that's us. High Priest Yarrow, Norvosh's slave raid, that doesn't matter. Wait, people are taking slaves of the Dothraki. Holy shit. Trust nobody, not even yourself. Karl Katara the Tyrant, war against Harrow the Rash. 15% in favor of Harrow the Rash. Okay, I won't throw in the towel so quickly. I don't know what I just said then. I feel like I've just pissed off some priests. Let's go hunt him down. Let's just send our troops to... oh, we could just go siege his land, I guess. We're only after a single province, so we might surrender if we put enough pressure on. Lord Alex wrote me a letter expressing his fervent desire to know me better. That's fine. Honestly, I'm fine with that. In fact, we should be doing exactly the same thing. We should be trying to sway and antagonize people. Let's check our vassals then and see who doesn't like us very much. Of course everybody likes us. Have you seen us? Oh shit, everyone important does actually like us. Fine. We'll try and sway Master of Gozai. Master of Gozai? Oh shit, of course they're Giscarian Harpy, aren't they? Why are we not proselytizing that? Hey, priest, do me a favor and proselytize? Thank you. Alright, let's just go and... wait, what can we burn down? How does that work? How do you siege nomad lands? Oh god. Oh god, what is this? If I ever find out who broke into my laboratory, I'll kill that vile crook. Not only has the thief laid its dirty hands on my precious metals, but my ingredient cabinet has been ransacked. Wait, what? The culprit must be another follower of the Hermetic Arts. I feel like this is an event they've forgotten to take out. Weird. Okay. Oh, so you just instantly siege it, eh? And you get no war skill for it. Yeah. Well, that's shit. Okay, I'm going to be honest. I've very, very rarely gone to war against any nomads in Crusader Kings. In fact, the only time I think I've done it was with the Julius Nepos Biggest Dickers campaign. He does have a single city, though. Oh, ruined city of Assaria. There it is. Oh my god, that's the one we're actually after there. Excuse me, sir. I would like this, if you don't mind. Oh, there he is. There's his troops as well. Move in. Kill them all. Welcome. Can we lead some armies? Not with 14 marshal, we can't. You can stay at home. We're never going to catch these boys. They're on horses. We've caught them. We've caught them, boys. Haha. Your horses stand no match for my 3 men. It's come to my attention that the Justiciar... Should I start pronouncing it wrong just to piss people off now? Of Little Valyria. Hang on, that is... Oh, great. Okay, so that's Volantis. We might want to actually go to war with Volantis then. They've got 5,600 men. You know what? I feel like that's not a bad idea, because this is North Valyria, isn't it? That might not be a bad plan. Maybe take everything sort of... Take everything east of the Rhoyne, which I think is what that river is called. It actually is. Holy shit. Yeah, take everything east of the Rhoyne up to, like, Vaes Dothrak. That would be a pretty sizable empire. You've got to remember a lot of it is just big swaths of like, plain. So even though it looks fairly impressive, it'll actually be fairly small compared to, like, somewhere like the Vale probably has equally as many provinces as all of these giant, you know, swaths of land. Huge tracts of land. Right, where are their men? Are we going to be able to catch them? Yeah, absolutely we are. I'm not taking, like, a... Nope, no river crossings, nothing. I'm not that concerned. I mean, we do have half our army is... Oh, over half our army is heavy infantry. We do have some cavalry and heavy cavalry there as well. They're going to be almost entirely cavalry, but I think we'll have it nonetheless. Thank you for... Oh, hang on. Alchemist Lab. Welcome. Build the Alchemist Code. This takes quite a while, unfortunately. So, this character might never see the fruits of his labor. But I believe once you've built an Alchemist Lab, it stays around. Or at least it's on a modifier, something like that. Speaking of which, people loved it last episode when I didn't read the tooltip and didn't see any of the modifiers. Hey, here's a better idea. Maybe don't change a base game feature that's been in the game for years. How about that? That's a good idea. That's not true. When's it been instance? When were those... I'm joking, by the way. When were those added? That would be Reaper's Due, right? That the prosperity events were added. I don't remember. But anyway, yeah, it always throws me off because that in the base game is generally a permanent modifier. I can kind of understand why they've nerfed it, though, seeing how massively OP they tend to be in the base game. Maybe I have been eating too much. Have you? I mean, he's not gluttonous, he's not fat. Okay, Shadow Dragonlord just obviously wants him dead so he can take the throne. Understandable, really. You can starve him to death. That's classically a good way to assassinate kings that you don't like. 29% war score. Has he... Feels so hungry. Yeah, I know you feel. This guy also wants us to take it easy. Is this some grand conspiracy? The realm never rests and neither shall I. Thought he was going to get stressed and immediately die then of being overworked. Right, so luckily the province that we're after is now unsieged. So once we've dealt with these armies, we're going to head immediately south. Oh, fuck off. 0.5 monthly prestige. Sure, why not? How nice to meet you, man, that I've met many times before because we both have plus 100 opinion of one another. You know what? That's a risky battle nonetheless. 1,000 losses versus 454. That's not ideal. We don't want to get into too many of those scuffles, because we will really start being beaten down in no time. The Draconis Native Revolt? What do you mean it's a ruin? A saucy Valyrian? What? Rightful lands are unjustly seized. What do you mean this colony that we've got set up is supposedly unjustly... Where did they come from? Oh no, the swamp folks have crawled out of the earth itself to come and rebel against me? What is this shit? I feel like you shouldn't have rebellions on provinces you're helping rebuild from ruin. That doesn't make any goddamn sense. Fine, we'll crush them in a second as well. Now, I can't afford people, thank you. I'm too busy saving up for copious amounts of wildfire. Getting the trait stressed. We are 50. We're stressed, we're depressed. I think we're on our way out. I think we might die soon. Welcome to camp, my Giscari friend. I'm going to sell you off in a second. First things first. Oh, an actual province. Nice. Right, siege that one down. 70%. The Scourge is broken out in Gozai. Fucking Topbog. Fucking Spoff. Lord of Light. Oh my god, the Scourge is broken out in Elyria. Are you kidding me? Is this supposed to be happening? I'm pretty sure this is not how the Scourge is supposed to work. Holy shit. What has happened? It's gone into full-blown epidemic mode. It's actually gone into full-blown epidemic. Oh my god, Topbog, what have you done? Okay, I guess we might not be able to win this campaign. This might be an unwinnable campaign. Shit. Oh, after many months, Gozai's being rebuilt. Thank God. That was one of the first colonies we set up there. Oh, the peasant revolt was 500 men. 500 men, sir. Fine. I feel like I left some troops behind for exactly this reason, so go and kill those peasants. Meanwhile, we'll deal with the Dothraki. Huh. Maybe we should run from the Scourge. Maybe if we colonize fast enough away from it, we'll be fine. Oh my god, my wife has the Scourge. Topbog comes back. This is not my doing, okay? This is not me tinkering. This is not me modding in some extra shit. This is completely untouched. I didn't even... My son has the Scourge. Oh god, my daughter has the Scourge. She was already a lunatic. Is this campaign fucked? Is it actually still spreading? Since... Oh my god, Gozai's got a famine. We're going to have to keep a very close eye on this. We get an amphitheater in Draconis. Fine. One of you said that actually does add a building to the province, though, so it's not just the temporary modifier. I think you've lied to me. Oh, no, you actually do gain an amphitheater. Oh, cool. So that's actually some taxes. Eventually, it will pay itself off in about 400 years. Holy shit, that's thrown us into debt. That's thrown us headfirst into debt. Right, this Dothraki war, probably not worth it in hindsight. No, Princess Bina. Princess Baina. Princess Banner. Not you two. She was quick, and now she is Scourge. She was quick to catch the Scourge. I was kind of surprised we haven't got it yet. Probably because we're stressed and depressed, we don't leave our room. My other daughter also has the Scourge. Maybe we're blessed by R'hllor. Oh my god, my other daughter has the Scourge. Topbog. This is not funny. I promise you, 100% guarantee this was not anything I have done. It's almost like the game knows that Topbog has come back and now it's just gone fucking balls to the wall. Sure. Oh my god, he looks like he might have the Scourge as well. 100%, thank you. That was a massive undertaking. I wasn't expecting to be that much of a pain in the ass, but there we go. We have taken... Oh, we still got to pay the gold? I mean, what am I going to say? I've changed my mind and that whole thing was a waste of time. I mean, I've got to go for it, right? My god, that was not worth it. Oh, great. There's another daughter that's got the Scourge. Not Gale. So, my ingredients as well. This is so bad. Everything's gone horribly wrong very, very quickly. What in the goddamn is this shit? The inhabitants of Gozai have been long afflicted by the Scourge. Madness and brutal killings are rampant, and bands of feral bandits. Bandits of feral bandits roam the land seeking blood of foreigners and unbelievers. Mass conversions to the ways of the old ones, those beings that have been whispering to us all, have also taken place. What anarchy? Gozai becomes old ones. How many men has he got? This needs to end. Topbog. That's not Topbog. What did Top... He's dead again. Instantly dies. Okay, I see what's happened here. He came back to life. He spread the Scourge. He blew himself up in some sort of disgusting chemical weapon, bioweapon-based Scourge bomb. Sort of like the Boomer from Left 4 Dead is what I'm imagining in my head. And now look at what we've got to deal with. He's like the Angel of Death. Oh my god. And that is how we will fight the Scourge. With horrendous amounts of wildfire. Grandmaster Angron comes before you. Grandmaster Angry comes before you. We have finally completed our new guild hall, your grace. We are ready to begin production of the substance. Hey, build all of it. Make as much as you could possibly ever make. Fill up the entire island with it. Hire an alchemist. No, we don't want to do that until the game actually asks us to hire an alchemist. Jesus. Bob was plotting to kill us. Bob is now in prison. Bob has 2 daughters. With a concubine, Bob, you've sullied the bloodline. Oh my god, a dull pain begins to throb behind your eyes. I don't think we've ever lost a campaign in CK2. That might be about to change. Oh my god. Okay, so we have to gain the favour of our local member of the guild in order to be trained in any sort of extra magical-based stuff, in any alchemy-based stuff. So I'm going to mark this guy as special interest and we'll send him some gold. This is the perfect option for the sway. Absolutely. Sway, my boy. Oh my god. My headaches are becoming insufferable and the whispering in my ears incessant. I feel like I'm losing my mind. It seems I've been afflicted by the Scourge. Alas. But you can die from that, can't you? -1 health. Oh my god. Everybody has been scourged. R'hllor, save me. What if he dies to the Scourge and gets resurrected? Can that even happen? I think you can only get resurrected if you get, like, killed in battle or something like that. I think if it's a natural means, if it's of a disease... Oh god, that's fine. Yeah, fine. It's finally found its way home. We get a new courtier. This is horrible. Like, this has all gone horribly, horribly wrong incredibly quickly. Depressed, stressed, the Scourge. He's on -3 health. We're not getting any bonuses from anything, to my knowledge. What about something in the treasury? Nothing at all. Oh, God. Don't do it. The inhabitants of Elyria have long been afflicted by the Scourge. Madness and brutal killings are rampant, and bands of feral bandits roam the land seeking the blood of foreigners and unbelievers. Mass conversions to the ways of the Old Ones, those beings that have whispered us to us all, have taken place. Elyria becomes Old Ones. I don't know what to do. We're going to lose this campaign, and there's nothing I can do about it. Your High Priest Maelor has brought you some troubling news. Words are spreading of worshippers of the Great Other, are the root of the terrible epidemic ravaging your realm. High Priest Maelor encourages you to look into these rumors. Horrifying news indeed. Investigate for this, Maelor. Thank you. Okay. I feel like we've just got to accept the Scourge as part of our life. I feel like we need to stay true to our beliefs. The Scourge is whispering, but that doesn't mean it's taken hold. We conquer Slaver's Bay. We use their thousands of unsullied troops to head and march straight on the Shadow Sea. We close these labyrinths as soon as possible. This campaign has gone from me trying to retake Elyria, or retake whatever the hell it's called, Assaria. It's now become, holy shit, we need to close these labyrinths right goddamn now before every single character, one of our characters, either becomes Old Ones or dies of the Scourge. The Valyrians are going to be wiped out, and it's all bloody Topbog Spoff's fault again. Oh, goddamn. Okay, and plus, you know, we have an epidemic, so our levy size is decimated. We're down to, what, 19,000 men now? Down from, what, 25k? 28k? I forget what we were. And more to the point, minus 700 gold, because I'm having to spend all my money maintaining these goddamn... Oh, Jesus, here we go. Maintaining these goddamn colonies. High Priest Maelor has brought you an alarming amount of people who claim to have witnessed the abomination of witchcraft. If you are to believe the accounts, the allies of the Lord of Darkness are many and pose a great threat to your realm. Topbog Spoff has, apparently some men in our realm. Maelor, you must find these sinners before it is too late. Maelor, it's already too late. We've all been affected by the Scourge. It might not even be real. These are dark days. My brother has been, Dark Edge Sasuke, affected by the Scourge. God damn it. XX Darksteel Shadow Dragonlord has brought you some distressing news. He is certain that Princess Raylanor is a witch. He claims to have seen her talking to herself in a strange tongue and informs you of several incidents where she's assaulted other members of the court. Burn her. Wait, oh, she's in prison. Right, okay, hang on. Daughter, I'm sorry. Look, I hope you understand. Tyranny by 5. Okay, fine. Call her for trial then. Call her for trial first. Obviously, we wouldn't want to accuse this witch of being a witch unless we knew she was a witch. So we're going to put her on trial to test if she's a witch. I'm pretty sure what they do is tie like cinder blocks to her feet, and then if she drowns, she wasn't a witch. But if she floats, she's a witch. That's legitimately how it works. You made a reasonable case. She is indeed a witch. I'll have her head on a spike. And now I will burn her. Sacrifices to R'hllor increased by 2, because she is noble blood, she is of king blood, and she is a descendant of House Targaryen. Boom. Are we now Kinslayer? That doesn't really count though, does it? Seriously? We're a Kinslayer for that? We've still got 18 diplomacy though, so who cares? No funeral for you. That shouldn't count. Come on, she had the Scourge. We have the Scourge. Burn her. Raylanor Zapaeryan has been sentenced to death, and you have commanded she be burned alive as a warning to your enemies. She's tied to a stake in a fire lit beneath her. Her screams went on for many minutes, until she finally died. Everybody's outraged. Guess what? Not my fault. Oh my god, minus 666 gold. This is a cursed Let's Play now. Holy shit, he's done it. We've reclaimed some of the lands from the Scourge. Gozai becomes R'hllor. Gozai, of all fucking places, became R'hllor. So they went Harpy, Old Ones, R'hllor. We need to immediately now start proselytizing Elyria again and trying to convert them back to the right Lord of Light to fight off this Lord of Shadow. My brother died of the Scourge. Oh no, yeah, that was my brother, Dark Edge Sasuke. He's gone. A private funeral will suffice. Sorry, Dark Edge Sasuke. Oh god, here we go. Another one. Who is it this time? Red Priest Dark Edge Sasuke is a warlock. Wait, what? Oh, that was Shadow Dragonlord that died. Sorry, my mistake. He must be imprisoned. My brother. I'm sorry. Call him for trial. Let's deal with him. J-Car will interrogate him. He made a strong case. He's innocent. We think he's innocent. Release him. We have to release him. We can't go against the people. We absolutely must never go... I was going to actually throw him in prison and execute him, but I guess not. My prisoner, Dark Edge Sasuke, has been complaining about his dark cells. The oubliette will suit your needs. Let's trait. Honestly, just leave. I'm going to release Bob from prison. If we die at this stage, it's almost a blessing. Oh my god, he's a lunatic as well. Did he go mad in prison, or was he always a lunatic? I owe you nothing. High Priest Maelor, you have done a good job, though. You did convert back some of the heathens here. Okay, so we have 7,000 men. The Scourge is destroyed. Look at that. I mean, our levy count has been destroyed, mainly down to the fact that we've got minus 600 gold, but also down to the fact that we have are technically suffering an epidemic as well. It does seem to have stopped, though. Weirdly enough, the Scourge has basically spread. Oh, it's receding a little bit. The Scourge is receding. Thank God for that. Larkshan of the North Valyrian Slave Revolt. Oh, my God. Valyrian Uprising. Oh, my God. Give me a break. Oh, no. Okay, so it's only 2,000 men, luckily. Raise the troops. That is done. I think we've won that one fairly handily. It's a slave revolt, right? So they've only got light infantry. We've got heavy infantry, cavalry, all that good stuff. A much better commander, too. Good luck, team. That was very goddamn close. It looked like we were going to lose that for a second. So that's one dealt with. So you are gone. Thank you very much for trying, though. That's a nice crown. Where did you get that? On Berry? Old ones? Not today, my friend. All right. And then we've got, oh my God, 8,500. That's more than we've got. Valyrian Uprising. What do you mean Valyrian Uprising? Oh, the Valyrian religion. It's still Valyrian on Elos. This is a mess. I've got so much religion to deal with right now. I mean, we can try and win it, but I'm not confident. I'll be honest with you. It's not like we can even hire anyone to join us. We've got no money left. Right. With good commanders, with sensible timings, with, you know, waiting for them to teach them some things down so they leave a garrison, maybe they'll take some attrition damage. Who knows? Oh, God. Yeah, Dark Age Sasuke, I will have him in prison. I'm pretty sure Dark Age Sasuke has been dead for about 20 years, but there we go. Oh, Jesus, that's terrible. We landed way too late. We're going to lose this. I can't win this war. Please, the game is throwing so much at me right now. Advancement, 20 gold. Fuck it, what's 20 gold when you're already this much gold down in the first place? They are taking attrition damage, though. Hey, put them on the boats. Go land them in the capital. Get some reinforcement, or go and land them anywhere where there's not the Scourge. Oh my God, that's everywhere. Great. Okay, we'll put them on Elyria. We'll wait for them to recharge a little bit. We'll come back. We'll reclaim this. You can be in prison as well. We'll deal with you in a second. No, no, no. You stay there. We have to judge you to make sure that you're not a sinner. What is this nonsense? The judgment has arrived. It's time to deal with those who have consorted with the Heart of Cold and threatened your realm. So we're also going to burn... We're going to burn who? No. Hey Ceratis. Light the pyres. Change sacrifices to R'hllor by 3 because she is the granddaughter of an emperor, the wife of a king, and the daughter of a duke. All of those are fairly unrelated except, well, I mean, technically 2 of them are related. All of them are related, but, I mean, these 2 aren't related is what I'm getting at. What I'm saying is we're going to burn our wife. She gets no funeral. I mean, let her rot. She's dead now. It's a bit late for that. Right, let's pick up these troops. God damn. This is overwhelming. Like, there's just so much stuff happening. Last episode... nothing happened. Episode before that, nothing happened. This episode, everything happens. I can't believe it. Oh, who cares? Honestly, it doesn't matter at this stage. Friendship between me and my son ends because I burnt his mother to death. That seems fairly understandable. Holy shit, our father burnt his wife to death. We burnt our wife to death. Who's married to my son? Of course it's going to be his 3-year-old daughter. I'm saying nothing on that one. I'm not touching that one. That's someone else's problem. Dark Age Sasuke has been killed by people believing to be a warlock. Everything has gone wrong. Everything has fallen apart. Alright, the Elos attack force, the Elos savior force is in full swing here. Let's land in Gozai. 6,000 men. We've got superior numbers. I think we've got superior commanders. I want to be Conquest in Slavers Bay and trying to, you know, actually bring together enough rounds so that we can overthrow Topbog. Or you know, Topbog's legacy, I guess, once again. Right, we can crush these boys. The attrition's got them. We've got... Gozai becomes our ones. Well, easy come, easy go, I guess. That's fine. You know, Topbog giveth, Topbog taketh away. You are dead. Thank you. Thank God. That was what I was worried about. I thought we were just going to start losing lands and then it was all going to fall apart. But we've held strong in the face of all adversity. Like, literally all adversity. From every goddamn angle, there is adversity. We are swamped in adversity. Enslaved natives. You know what? I don't want to be making any more enemies right now. I've made the enemies of the banks. I've made the enemies of the people. We're also apparently the enemy of everyone because we've got the goddamn Scourge. So the Scourge is basically just, you go mad, develop xenophobic tendencies, and in Cthulhu lore, people who have seen Cthulhu basically kill one another. You know, they go crazy and just go on this murderous, violent rampage, sort of like the Rage from 28 Weeks Later. That's the best way I can describe it, which doesn't really help for people who haven't seen that, but that's what it is. You just go insane and start killing people. Kind of like rabies, but fun rabies. Look into the flames. Hang on. There is an unknown plot against my family. Our priest is a red priest. Understandable. We can spend 0.5 of our sacrifices. We've got 8.25. Oh, that's a good way of checking our sacrifice in the future, worth remembering that. We can spend 0.5 of our sacrifices to try and look into the fire and uncover a plot. Boom. You and the High Priest Malor spent many hours together gazing into the flames, but to no avail. You only managed to see vague shadows which revealed nothing but threats to your family. I am weary of this. Aren't we all, my friend? Aren't we all? We didn't uncover anything. I feel like it's a bit late at that stage. Do we know of any plots? We don't know of any plots. Let's try and burn these boys, because that would just give us... Oh, cruel for burning him? Has that ship not fucking sailed? Sure, whatever. Burn him. He's gone. There's another sacrifice to R'hllor. And apparently, from what I've been told in Discord, we need to keep burning people, because the more we burn people, the more likely we are to be chosen as Azor Ahai Reborn. It's something we should definitely go for. I think that'd be incredible if we get a character that's Azor Ahai, and then we lead the charge against Topbog Spoff. That would be incredible. Right, burn him. Cruel, fine, doesn't matter too much. We are now up to, what, like 9 sacrifices? Assuming that counts. Oh, wait, there we go. 8.25 again, that's fine. What? Oh, cool. Okay, so that's not the one I was talking about a second ago. Every night I've sung prayers at the fires lit by the Red Priest, gazing into the flames in an effort to receive visions of the future. The priests inform me the Lord of Light favors me. Fairly common, actually, when you've done as much sacrificing, as much burning, as much mass torture and pyroclastic tendencies as we have here. So 8.25, we've gained the trait Favoured by R'hllor. It's not massive. It gives us 10% damage against religious enemies, which is obviously going to be very useful. Health +2 cancels out the Scourge, so that's pretty great. R'hllor has basically cured us of the Scourge, or is at least trying to fight it. Man, this dude has got like one God Whispering in one ear and one God Whispering in the other. That's incredible. R'hllor Opinion +5, Personal Combat Skill +5, which isn't very much at all anymore, considering they're all like multiplied by 10. And then we also get some Dragon Hatching, Dragon Chamber. Again, not massive, but very, very cool nonetheless. Holy shit, that episode went by insanely fast. I feel like that took no time at all. Thank you all for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this episode. This has been insane. Like, I'm a little bit flabbergasted by everything that's happened in that, because I promise you, none of this is me messing around. It's so cool to see what this game will just throw at you naturally, and this is, again, one of the reasons I really, really love this mod. A big shout out to all of the insane top tier level patrons: Big Dick Timmy, Tom Terrier 18, Harik, Lucas Holting, Sean Thornton, Laurus, Haydog, Sidini, Necrophilant, Asuna Kirito, Facundo Vasquez, I'm the Lizard King, Josh Lindeen, Tesla, Michael Mullen, Tyler Birch, Providence Presley, Logan Thorne, Conspiracy, Orcs Wolf, Average Gamer 419, Escape Crotus, Vacuous Bacchus, and Tim Bragg. Thank you all for keeping this channel alive. Your support means everything to the channel at this dangerous time for YouTube. It's January. It's always well, I suppose it's February now, isn't it? All right, take that back. You know what? Channel's doing fine. No, it's not true. Thank you to Nathaniel. Please help me. My wife, she's very sick. Nathaniel Lindbergh, Euphrates, Jimmy, Quasar Fox, Jack Allen, Gabriel Van Der, Llewellyn Thomas, Nathan Flores, Johan DeVries, Don Cody 207, Zed McDougall, Joseph Beard, Jordan Campbell, Harry McGowan, Will Wade, Chris, Selthall the Swede, The Sage, Asro, Nick, Frederick Brennan, Kevin Saunders, Betimus Max, The Insane Pickle, Adam Person, Igor Kozak, Haji Dumar, Noah Gallimore, Pantherpole, and Alpha Scuff. You guys are the saviors of Elyria.